Hello, my YouTube family and friends. I pray that everyone is having a beautiful, blessed Sunday evening. Just wanted to hop back on here and share in regards to this particular date of October the 6th. Uh, some years ago, this marks the third year of my late husband's passing, and we know that he's in heaven. We know that he's in a much better place than we are down here. We know we will see him again. Those are the things that we do know. But I just wanted to come on here and just share that. I was sharing with someone at church this morning about it, and the lady said, "Wow." She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm doing. It doesn't get easier, but it's getting better. As the years go by, I can deal with it a little better, but it never gets easier. And I just thank the Lord all the time in my prayers. I thank Him, Jesus, for allowing me to meet such a wonderful and loving, caring, devoted husband and father of our four children. And I was just so just thankful to know him and to meet him and to marry him, to build a life with him for 21 years. And so, it's a blessing. And, I've been sharing with so many people when I was riding in the Ubers last week and even the week before. I was, informing them. I said, love on who you have. You don't never know. The Uber driver, Friday, it was two women. So the older woman that took me to work Friday morning, and then the younger one brought me back home. But I was able to witness to both. And the older woman, she was saying, and she just really touched my heart, y'all. She said, we got to talking about Jesus, and she said, "Yeah," said, "I can let you out of my car, and I can, I could be in an accident and die." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I pray you not. I pray you don't. That doesn't happen." But I said, "Yes, you realize that's how quickly, we can be taken from this earth. And that's why we need to do what we can while we can. Make sure you're telling everyone that's in your life, how much you love them, you appreciate them, and just pray for the ones who are, doing things against you. Just keep them in your prayers. Don't have any animosity or any unforgiveness in your heart against them, but just keep praying for them. Keep praying for them. God can do uh, above all that we can ask or think or imagine. So just keep praying for them. Your prayers are being heard, and God will answer them. But yeah, I wasn't even really. I'm not stuck on dates anymore. When he first passed away, I was, sort of watching for October the 6th, because in 2021, October 6th was on a Wednesday. And so, I'll never forget that day. And of course, he was 49 years old, and we were married 21 years, but four beautiful children from that union. But again, I just thank God for the life that, we were able to celebrate his life at his funeral. It wasn't a sad, homegoing. It was a celebration of life. And I thank God for that. And I thank God for him, because he sure imparted a lot of wisdom. God used him to help me in so many ways and still helping me. And then I'm able to help people while I'm still here. So again, love on the ones that's in your life, your children, your spouse, your co-workers. Make sure you hug them and tell them, encourage them, whatever it is that God places on your heart to do, because we don't know. Suddenly, we can leave this earth. And we want to live as long, of course, live as long as God will have us to. But at the same time, when that's a call that we all got to answer. Death is part of life. But going back to the Uber driver on Friday, she was just basically saying, she said, yeah, she was telling me she was divorced, and I think she only had one child. But she said, yeah, I said, I understand what you're going through, because I think she said her someone in her life had passed away. And I said, I'm so sorry. But she was just, God just allowed me to just I was just ministering to her and witnessing to her about, what had happened with me and my late husband and everything. And it was just such a blessing. It was just a blessing. And then it was a double blessing on the way back home Friday. So, God is still on the throne. He still sits high and he looks low. And, God is, he's the great healer. Yes, I miss my late husband. I miss him so much. I was telling the lady at church this morning, I said, I wish I could, he could be here, where I could tell him, look what we doing in Colorado, and let me tell you about this, because it seemed like we had the best conversations. We talked about everything, and we laugh, and we talked about family members, and we laugh about them, and did you see what such and such did, and can you believe that, but it was all in good, fun. It was nothing bad, but we just had a good relationship. And I said, Lord, when he passed away, I said, who I'm going to talk to now? Because my best friend gone. And the guy said, you going to talk to me? That's what he told me. So again, I pray that anyone who is going through any kind of grief, who have recently lost a loved one, or have lost a loved one years ago, it doesn't matter how many years, God is still the great healer. He's the great physician. And so, go to him. God will heal you. He will restore you. He will be everything that you need him to be for such a time as this. Always, always remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. The best is still yet to come for you and for me. And I just thank you all for listening to this channel, for subscribing. I just thank you all so much. You're such a blessing to me, and I pray that I'm a blessing to you all. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. And again, the best is still yet to come. Have a beautiful, blessed evening. Bye-bye.